Hi all, hope you're having a good day. I'm talking about Project 79. Haven't talked about this one for a while, but somebody asked me to dip into it to sort of see what was going on. And I went in the Discord and I couldn't help myself from saying something, and I said a lot in there, and ended up getting banned, I assume, because I can't see I can't see the thing anymore. So I can't seem to get in there. So I guess I've been banned. Now, in the Discord, I was just raising normal questions. And as proof of that, it's not just me saying that, other people in there were saying, the guy's just making legitimate questions here, from what, normally what an investor would ask, the sort of questions that you should be asking as an investor. Now, obviously, I'm not an investor because I think it's a dubious project. All right. I don't think they're doing, in my opinion, I don't think they're doing what they say they're doing at the moment. Um, I don't have proof of that. Okay. So until I get proof of what they say they're doing, they're actually doing, then I won't invest. But I tell you what, if they do prove that they're doing what they're saying they're doing, I will invest. All right. So surely it'd be in their interest to get someone like me on board who's very skeptical, because if you can get me on board, you could get everybody on board. That's the whole point, really, isn't it? So this is Project 79's website. They've upgraded it from what it used to be. It's a lot better looking than what it used to be. But anyway, I'm not really concerned about that. What I'm sort of looking at is this. So this is the main thing that concerns me. So this Chainlink ecosystem. Now, I don't necessarily know if this is actually related to Chainlink. It's got chainlinkecosystem.com. It's a really nice website, really well put together, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with actual Chainlink. Okay. So the whole point of this is that they're saying, so if you go on Chainlink ecosystem and look up Burlcore, you come to this page. And they're talking about integrations. So with integration with Chainlink, they're saying that Burlcore Mining Company is going to do proof of reserves with them. And this is registered on March 22nd, 2023. Now, proof of reserves, I'll talk about that in a minute. So they've got intent here to do that with Chainlink. Now, they haven't actually done it yet, okay? And this is the thing. So they talk about Burlcore Mining. Now, let's go here to read more about this because this is important. Token investing requires trust and openness. Investors often have to trust that their money is safe, that their investments exist, and that they are being managed well. This is where the proof of reserves comes in. Tokenization platforms use proof of reserves, POR, to verify their assets. Proof of reserve involves proving the platform has enough reserves to meet its obligations. It acts as a guarantee that investors' assets exist and are being managed effectively. Proof of reserves when tokenizing real estate assets like gold mines, okay, which is what they are, a gold mine, and also they move gold to Dubai for refining and then selling on at a profit and stuff, okay, that's what they first started off doing. Is invaluable. So gold mines are large investments. Therefore, investors must trust that their money is safe and the enterprise is authentic. So proof of reserve validates that tokenization platform controls the gold mine and has enough reserves to meet investment obligations. So they're all saying here, why proof of reserves is a good thing, and everyone should agree with that, I guess. With proof of reserves, investors could verify the platform's assets. Lack of transparency, okay, so lack of transparency is a big deal in a lot of these projects, okay. I'm looking at so many projects other than Project 79 and Burlcore where they don't have lack of transparency. We've seen this so many times before where they don't show trades and things like that, okay, and it all just turns to mush. So lack of transparency can damage the platform and investment potential by eroding trust. Proof of reserves is essential to tokenization because it provides investors with transparency and the confidence to make smart investments. So proof of reserve, in addition to providing transparency, aids in the prevention of fraud and mismanagement. Tokenization platforms must maintain a certain amount of reserves in order to meet their obligations to investors. Proof of reserves checks to see if the platform has these reserves, and if it doesn't, it's a dead giveaway that something is wrong. This can stop fake platforms from taking advantage of investors and also help find mismanagement of assets. Okay, then they talk about who is Chainlink, okay, and who is Bilco. So, what was the other thing they did? Bilco Man is working with Chainlink oracles to systemize their proof of reserve reporting for investors. You can read more about the Chainlink's proof of reserve system here. Okay, so we look there, proof of reserves, okay, what it's all about. Chainlink has a saying, proof not promises. As a result, their proof of reserve feeds are available to all, which you can view here. Okay, so these are already companies which have got proof of reserve. So Bilco would be here if they've done it, okay, and they haven't done it. So there's only like 9 companies here, but you can see that, you know, like things here, like True USD reserves, okay, so that's an interesting one. You've got Pax Gold reserves, okay, so that's another company that was working with them. Okay, so there's all of these companies that are proving their reserves, and you can see it on here. Bilco is not here, okay. Now, they've been working with them. So this is posted on March 22nd, and it's now coming up to 19th of June 2023. So that's 3 months where this hasn't happened. Now, what I'm saying to people who are in Project 79 or Bilk or whatever they want to call it, you know, I wouldn't put any more money into this Project 79 until they get proof of reserves. It's as simple as that. You know, if you want transparency, this is it. All right, this is like proof that your funds are where they're supposed to be, and that the reserves are there as well. Okay, the gold is actually there. So for me, this is dubious, and the fact that I've now been dumped from the Discord for mentioning our proof of reserves, because that's all I was doing in the Discord. All I was saying is basically to people what I'm saying in this video. Don't invest any more into this project until you get proof of reserves. You know, they say they've been working with them, but that doesn't mean jack, does it? Until it actually happens. Okay, so don't fall for that one. So until it actually happens, when proof of reserve comes in, I'll be investing in this. But until it doesn't, I don't think I don't think that much of this company. You know, it just seems like they're creating a lot of tokens, giving out a little bit of a percentage each month, which according to some of the people on there has been going down. So to me, you know, at the moment it's dodgy. You know, there's a lot of Ponzinomics involved in this. Let's just call it for what it is. But until the proof, if and when the proof of reserve comes in, that'll completely obliterate that FUD. And I'll do a video. I'll go on their new Project 79 video if they want me to, because they've said that in the Discord. They've invited me onto it. As soon as the proof of reserve comes in, they'll invite me on it. They'll want me to tell me to put in some money into my own money. And I'd probably happily do that, but not until proof of reserves comes in. So we're going to be waiting quite a long time, I feel, at this moment in time. Seems like 3 months have gone by and nothing's happened. Yeah, so the other thing about this is, you know, you can just add your own listing. You know, you can just click on there, fill in a couple of pages and add your own listing, okay, which I've done already. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe they'll just say, yeah, we're going to reject you. But I've added a listing of something, and I'll see if it happens in a couple of days. So that kind of proves that anybody could add a listing. Okay, so that's Project 79. Let's see if they can get proof of reserves done or not. and that's the gold standard. Oh, you see what I did there?